Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, what we're going to talk about is the transition of Intrepid Innovations to longevity, defeating the incessant decline of life. I don't know if this is for you, but some people don't want to decline. They want to rise. They want to go up. And so my background being in biotechnology, it's about time I start chasing my passion. And also, I'm getting older, so what I'm doing is converting Intrepid from crypto to longevity, which is what my background is in. Lately, I've been pursuing several different courses of action, and there's been a lot of exciting things that I've learned that could absolutely change your life. For instance, not a lot of people are aware that you can actually permanently boost your IQ. Like, I don't know if you want to be smarter, but everything that imagine, your life. Imagine having the mind where you can make all the right decisions. You know that molecule in that movie, Unstoppable or Unlimited, or what was the name of that movie? Limited or something like that, where he took a molecule and suddenly his whole entire life was making the right decisions. He can get any woman he wants, any money he wants, anything he wanted would happen. Well, IQ essentially brings you closer to that, the higher your IQ is. Well, we know how to do that. We know how there's a way to boost your IQ permanently. You can get that now. Of course, it's expensive. Also, you could reverse your gray hair. You can grow more hair if you're balding. You can, turn on that too. You can access that. There's also a way to make yourself younger, age slower. There's a way to, fix your skin, make your skin more vibrant. And there's also a way to shut off depression, fix your sleep, fix your circadian rhythm. And by the way, if you have any social anxiety, there's a way to fix that where you could take a molecule and suddenly you're not afraid of people anymore or social contacts. You could just go into a social situation and talk to any woman or man that you want and have zero fear. Did you know that's available now? Not a lot of people are aware of that. That's why I like biology. It's fascinating. We're a machine and you could do all of these amazing things with it. So I'm excited to move in this direction, and I've noticed a lot more demand in this than I did in crypto. A lot more people are willing to pay for it too, and that's motivating as well. But this is my passion. Okay, this is my passion, and I guess what that tells me is I should have been pursuing my passion from the beginning. You're gonna probably see me get more excited because it's cool. I love biology. Anyways, I don't want to get too much into the topics, but I could cover specific things. That's what we're going to cover. There's so many things to cover in, what you could do with your body, exciting experiments. But I don't want to talk, I'm not going to talk about all that stuff in this video, but it will be what I cover in the channel. Like, for instance, with all of these things, if you do it wrong, you could cause anaphylactic shock. You don't want to do that. You want to know what you're doing if you're on the edge of these new powers that are available to you. I'll describe all of this stuff, and I know you guys will be excited and people will be excited for this because I've seen the demand. It's there. What I'll do is I'll go over the protocols, how to do it. Those are the things I'll cover in the channel. But what we're going to cover right now is, hey, I put all my research online for free. If you come to this website, intrepidinnovations.tech, I upload my research here. You can see this little thing loading right here, and you'll see the boards propagate as they load. The smaller ones propagate first, and the larger ones take a little bit more time to load. So when you come to this website, you'll see this little loading thing until it gets to the information that's, the most condensed. And, right now, longevity is what we're doing, but longevity is the objective of Intrepid Innovations. That's it. My lifelong objective is to see aging cured. So that's the direction I'm going. This is the board for aging as a topic. And then there's lifestyle. These are this lifestyle board are things I actually implement in my life personally. The power is amazing. And, I found ever since about 4 weeks ago, I went back to longevity, and this whole, all of this has been done. I built this website and have added all this information since then. And so, I'm fascinated with the stuff that I learned in peptides, hint, hint, and the power behind that. I wasn't even aware of that stuff, which I've gone down that rabbit hole, and I will continue I'm still going down that rabbit hole a little bit, but I'm kind of closing it up, towards the end of that. But I know the risks and the benefits and the power behind it, and that there's so much power in the peptide space. For instance, I'll say this: in the current medical paradigm, there is no, you go to a doctor, they're not going to help you prevent anything. The only thing a doctor helps you with, actually, I can zoom in here because this board is great for presenting videos too. In your life, this is the last topic I cover, I swear, to keep this video short. In your life, what you want is you want to go up. You want your quality of life to go up. Or you want it at least to go sideways. But we're all guaranteed to go down. Why is that? Because of aging. Well, guess what? These peptides, they help push this thing up. Or maybe even get it to where it breaks even. There's some molecules that extend your telomeres, and repair things like your mitochondrial membranes. So there's power here, real power. But with power comes responsibility. So I'm not going to dive too much into it. I'll have to make disclaimers too for all of this stuff. But the general rule is there is now tools for you to see your life do this, where you get the girl, you get the money, you get the intelligence, and all you did was take a molecule. So there's a whole bunch of exciting things to learn here. That's what we're going to be talking about. Those who are Intrepid holders, Intrepid token holders, I will provide specific and valuable information to you guys exclusive content, as well as to the patrons, on protocols, anything you want, I could help you. From a scientific background, biotech, this is what I'm excited about. Engineering, biology, I love this stuff. And this is all I research all day. So I could provide that consulting for the Intrepid community as well as patrons, but I also provide it in a giant board where I just throw everything up. But I'll provide, more organized stuff in the future for those specific communities. But I am going to publish everything in this. So it's available for free. You can just come here and find it yourself if you want. All right, guys, I just wanted to leave it there at that. Intrepid Innovations, moving from crypto to biotech. The reason we're making the conversion, I'm getting old, and this is my passion. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting older. I thought crypto was going to run harder than it has. And I still believe strongly in crypto, and I still hold crypto, and I will continue to talk about crypto in this channel. But it's a longevity channel. We're going to longevity. We're going to make partnerships with longevity companies, and we'll find that space where we can make an impact, which is what I've always wanted to do. I want to see a world where someone who's 80 years old looks like a 20-year-old, and their organs are 20 years old as well, and we get them at true homeostasis instead of decline. We do not want decline. We want up. We want our lives to go up. We want things to get better as we get older. We don't want to look in the future. Imagine your life where it's constantly getting better and it's a snowball of getting better and better. Well, that's what's possible, and that's the thing we're talking about. All right, later, guys.